Oh, hello everyone, and good morning to you all. Well, it's good afternoon, really. Still feels like morning with the time change, doesn't it? Ah, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. Well, we shall wait here and see who comes on. It always takes about 30 seconds for it to ding off. And then people start hopefully coming on. There we go. Hello. Who's here? Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. We're talking afterwards. Hopefully. What are you working on today? What be ye working on? I am working on my gnome, of course. Yes, yes, yes. It will be nice to get him done. I tell you that. And who else is here? Who else is here? Somebody that I know? Maybe a new person. That would be awesome. Oof. Oh, gosh. I have been cleaning up this mess here. Oh, yes, Zinnia Marie. Okay. Yeah, well, this is mine right there. So I've been working on it. I've done like a lot of this white in here because there's a lot of that. Well, it's 3865, right? So it's more like a cream color. And so later on, I'm going to try and work in here. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Hello, hello, Steph. Hello. Charters there. Sorry, I'm working through. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not very good. That's not very good. Cactus Needle Stitcher is. Oh gosh. Janice. No. Nancy. Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. You know, my mind is a sieve. I don't remember everybody. Yay, and no oops update on it. Oh, dear. Well, that's not good. Maybe, perhaps, contact. I answered to just about anything. Yes, you are down there in either Arizona or Nevada, I believe, or maybe California. Somewhere where there's cactus. Cacti, actually. Cacti. So, Tucson. Okay. Yes. So what have you guys been hearing about all this stuff going on here? What's the scuttlebutt in your area? What are they planning on doing or anything? You know, is there rumblings about something else going on, or here it's just Right now, they're just worried here because there's the race for the party leader, the Liberal Party leader. So that was Justine's party. And Justine could be leaving office today. Yes. And he picked the wrong time. If he wanted to be famous. Hello, Lynette. How are you? So, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with all of this. It is getting so out of hand. Now if you go to the States, you are charged a surcharge. And the surcharge is for driving on the roads or I don't know what else, but being charged a surcharge. Like, yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. Absolutely Looney Tunes. Oh my gosh, take us back to the day when we could cross the border with just our driver's license. You know, I remember when we used to haul uh, materials down there to the US that just a driver's license, no passport, never a problem. Now it is in Arkansas, they do not accept CDLs, so commercial driver's licenses, from anywhere except the US. So if you want to travel through Arkansas now, you have to have a US CDL. Oh gosh. Yeah. I just I don't know what to make of it. I am just I'm just so heartbroken. I'm so heartbroken. You guys have no idea how sad I am with how everything has gotten. Um, it's just it's just sad. It's so unbelievably sad. You know, like you guys in the States are all my friends. You're my family. I just want to cry. You know, it's like, you know, the father of the household is saying, nope, nope, you're not welcome here anymore. Nope. And so, is anybody else feeling that, or is that just that has no reflection on you guys? And how are your food prices been? That's the other thing. Gosh, I've been watching stuff there about egg prices and people going absolutely bananas over eggs. Like the way that toilet paper was, 5 years ago, now it's eggs. And the thing is, people don't realize that eggs and poultry, okay, the devastating factor in all of that is bird flu. It's bird flu. It has nothing to do, so you could have a whole bunch of birds in a barn that lay eggs, And all of a sudden, all those birds have to be culled. So that means there's no eggs. And usually, if it's part of a farming, that they have more barns in the area, all of them have to be culled. That that's where the prices of eggs are going way up. Now, I don't buy eggs, but I was watching somebody, they were at Costco. It must be a business or something. No, I didn't start Ecclesiastes yet. No, no, no. I do have my fabric. I think since April is the challenge is samplers. I was going to work on a long dog sampler, but I am going to work on Ecclesiastes. That is going to be my. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, well, that's nice. Did you start in the middle or at the top going down? And what kind of fabric are you using? Hi, Tina. Yes, everything. Oh, at the top. Okay. And are you keeping everything the same? Are you keeping. Oh, is it really? Christina? Really? Okay. All right. Are you keeping these words, Nancy, the same color? I'm going to change mine. I don't like that color. I don't care for it. I think I'm going to work with a type of blue or maybe a red. I have to see. Christina, we'll talk about it afterwards. Yeah. That's the thing. Facebook and YouTube, you can only believe 10% of it. The rest of it is just garbage. And, it's so misleading. And people get the wrong ideas in their heads. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The world's gone crazy. It's gone absolutely nuts. I feel the same. Prices going up and up. Don't know what to do but watch and pray. Yes. 28 count light ash gray, whisper Lugana. I won't be able to share changes until I make them. I do have a few fun additions on my floss ring. Oh, nice. Nice. Now, I know that in this design, they have, where is it here? They have Classic Color Works, Thread Works, Weeks Dye Works. And I don't think I have any of those colors. I don't have any of them. So I got to put something new in there. Because I'm not buying nothing. And I can't, I suppose I can get it through, I am using the DMC alternates they list next to the Fancy Floss. Yeah, but I thought there was here. I thought there was. Yeah, they have one here, and it's okay. Let me see here. Now let me see here. I'm gonna All right. Okay. Down here, they've got Threadworks. Okay. All right. Use that. Okay. Then they have Weeks Dye Works. Okay. So use 413. Okay. But this one has no overdyed floss 2 strands here. So what are you using? Yes, I know it's backwards. Sorry. This is backwards. I just realized again. Wish they'd get that fixed. Yeah, I don't know. I know I do have some fancy floss. I don't know if I've got any of those colors. Oh gosh. So I'm not sure. I doubt it though. And if I do, I only have one skein of it. So I'm not going to I'm not going to go and buy another one just to do that. So does that mean, Nancy, that you are keeping those words that same color? I don't know. I just don't like it. When I did, oh gosh, when I did the Lord's Prayer, the one that's over at the church right now, I changed the lettering to a blue variegated, and it looks awesome. It looks awesome. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I don't know yet. But mine is on a 16 count. This is just a second here. I'm trying to thread my needle here. Come on. Go, go, go. Did you go? Oh, yeah, good. Okay. This is the same. I didn't catch which one you were pointing at. It is the blend that I might be changing with something different. I'll decide on the lettering when I get things stitched around it. Oh, okay. Let me just see here. What one was I looking at? It was the overdyed. It says Weeks Dye Works hand over dyed floss. They had it as the blackboard. That's for the words, okay? And the alternative was DMC 413. But then they've got underneath there, or another alternative, Threadworks Lava Rocks. So does that mean you can either use the blackboard or the lava rocks? Hello, Exie. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'm using the DMC 413. Okay. I have to look through what I've got because I know I want to do something different. I want to. Oh gosh, don't tell me. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Sometimes these threads they break up. Okay, let's see if I can get this back in here. Alrighty. Oh, come on, come on, come, come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, come on. Now, get in. Is that going to go in there? Okay. Do that and. No, 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 no. All right. Come on. Let's see. Oh, good. Oh, there. Okay, now I will end it here instead. So, yeah. So, Nancy, are you working on Ecclesiastes like for the like all the time, or are you alternating or doing something? See here, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on my gnome. I've just got a little bit of the yellow here left. I think. I think that should be. Just a second. Oh, this falls apart. Okay, this falls apart. I need a rubber band around this, and and my thing is down. I took everything off of here, and I vacuumed out my seat. You wouldn't believe how many needles I found. And I also found a spare key to the house. I don't know how that happened. All of a sudden, I'm vacuuming there, and there's a key there. Like, what's this for? So I went and the first thing I tried was the deadbolt. So apparently it works. Yeah. Oh, come on. There. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I don't like that dark. I want something a little bit more pleasant, something more. The dark looks too. To me, it looks too sad. It looks too um, depressing, I guess. And I want to have something there that makes it happier and livelier, and because it is a um, um, chapter that or verses that a lot of people use at funerals. And I know I did that at my mother's memorial service. I said that one. And I don't want to be reminded of the sadness. I want to, because they talk about there's what is it, a time to have hope, and where is it here? time to be born, a time to die, time to heal, a time to tear down, time to plant and a time to uproot. Right. So I want to, um, a time to search and a time to give up. So I want to have something more that it's more joyous. I work on during my devotional and Bible study time. Right now, I'm working on my Carolyn Manning challenge piece, and I will put in 1,000 stitches unfocused piece this afternoon. Really? 1,000 stitches? Really? What Carolyn Manning are you? The shading pattern is spectacular in my. I need the extra from Fancy Floss. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, this is the one that I'm working on. It's Please Be Home for Christmas. And I don't know. No, not yesterday. I worked on Treasure Hunt yesterday. I know, you can all see where I worked, right? It's really coming clear. But actually, I worked here. And you can really tell, right? You can really, really tell. On Tuesday, when we go to the city, I'm going to mark down. I average 1,500 stitches a day. I'm working on Northern Lights, the shooting star. Oh, nice. That's one I don't have. Northern Lights. I know that. But there's no way I can do it. I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to do that, but I can't anymore. It's just my eyes and my migraines and all that won't let me put in that many stitches. But if you can do it, God bless you for it. Absolutely, God bless you for doing it. So yeah. Yeah, these shooting stars are really nice. The only thing is, I don't have all my colors. You'd think with the mess that I have and all the threads I've got, that I wouldn't have a problem finding it. Oh, oh well. Yeah. My goodness. So, how far are you on yours there, Nancy? Are you able to post a picture? I mean, I show mine all the time. I've shown mine, so now you can show yours. And who is it joining me but Ruthie, who is on the sofa? She's behaved herself mostly today. Jonah, I don't know where he was. Up here in the cat condo. I'm not sure if he went outside. He could have gone outside. I know Ruthie loves it. When Jonah's outside all night, because then she can sleep on the bed right beside me. She's very loving and caring, and all of that, and she's there to protect me and that. But as soon as Jonah comes in, she's she's gone. Just like a shot out of a cannon. Now, they haven't used the wheel, but I am waiting because I did put catnip in there. And the thing is with catnip, you can only use it for so long, and and then it loses its desirability, right? So then they don't want to be in there because they're overloaded with that scent. So I have to now wait a little while, and I might just put it on there tomorrow again, and try and get them and see if they can get on there. So, yes, 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 yes. So, did we all put our clocks ahead? Those that do. I know there's some of you that don't. I think it's Nevada doesn't. I'm just starting my challenge today, but I'll show you updates on both in the Facebook group. Yes, please do. Please do. I'd like to see how you're getting. I just I can't work on Ecclesiastes right now. It's just, I can't do a lot of what do you call it? Multitasking. So I have my treasure hunt. I have my Please Be Home for Christmas. And I have my noon. And that's about all I can handle. It's just it's it's too much then for me. But I have gotten, where did I don't even know where I put it here. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I did get some of, oh yes, right here. Some of my threads are in here. So I've got like that. I'm going to take them off of these bobbins and put them on the floss drops. So, because I like the floss drops better. You mentioned you would start this month for your sampler challenge. Yeah, I am. That's when I'm gonna. That's when I'm gonna start that, because then I will be my Please Be Home for Christmas. Carolyn Manning will get put aside again, and then I will pick up the Ecclesiastes one, and I will continue my gnome. I just, and maybe I can sneak in a few stitches on a long dog. So I'll see. I'll see. I will see. No promises. I can't promise anything. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So it'll be interesting when I go to get my hearing checked. How do you stitch on linen? Are there holes like Ada? No. Can you guys hang tough? Yes, I would like to see your focus piece, Nancy. Hang tight. I hope I'm not gone for very long. I'll get a piece of linen. Okay. Good thing I didn't have to hunt very far for it. Okay. This is what linen looks like. Okay. This is an even weave. Well, basically an even weave. Okay. And you can see there's lots of holes in there. However, I'll just do a little bit. And I believe this is a 28 count, which is equivalent to a 14. 32 count linen is equivalent to a 16. And 36 count linen is equivalent to an 18 count. Okay? You can use them interchangeably if that's what you want to use. All right. Now, get a needle here. And I will get some bright thread. It really isn't that difficult, okay? It may be difficult at the very start as you are learning how to work with it, okay? After that, it should be fairly easy. And I've done a lot in here on linen. And I was scared out of my mind. Oh, I thought, oh, it's going to be so hard. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just a second here, and then I'll show you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So. Oh, I don't even know what this one was. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see if I can find a piece. Okay, right here. Okay, you see here on 11 count, right? So you've got the 4 holes, right? So with linen, there are extra threads. So there's 2 threads going this way, 2 extra threads going this way, which fit into this little square. Okay. Now, I gotta righty. I haven't worked on. Oh, come on, really? Really, you're gonna do this to me? Ay, 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 ay. Okay. You just you basically do the same thing. But having linen, if you've got, say you're working on a Teresa Wensler, which is full of quarter, 3/4, whatever other little stitches that there are, okay? It's a lot easier to do that on a piece of linen than it is to work on a piece of Aida and try and, okay, so just a minute. I'm just trying to see here. It's really not, don't be scared of it. It's just like beadwork, right? Has anybody tried beadwork since? that. And I'm going to just do a few more here so that you can see. But and at the beginning, you're going to be so frustrated. Oh, I can get this. Oh, I can get this. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. Okay, so I'm going to do one more here. Cat hair, cat hair, cat hair. Alrighty. Let's do this right here. Okay, focus. Okay, so you see here, if you look where the other line would be, eventually you see the squares. Okay. So you just basically miss the middle squares. Okay. And you go up and past it. You see? So then I'm over here so that I could come back and go up here. And I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. You see there's a hole right here in the middle. Just a minute. All right. Now I got to do this backwards. Ah. Okay, come on. Yes. All right, right. No, no, no. Come down. Come. No, I got to go down. And okay. So, oh, this is difficult. Okay. There is a hole right there. And this is where people will do 1/1. That you have it just like Ada, except you do one stitch. You see all these holes here? You need to go across 3 stitches because there always is one in the middle. And up here, this way, and over. I don't know if I made any sense. I don't know if you can see that. But see, after a bit, you start to see, you don't see all of this stuff. You just see, just like Ada, you just see it. It just becomes so clear to you, okay, that all of a sudden it's how you think on this. I want to save this fabric because I have something in mind for this. But it is just like working on Ada, except you've got those extra threads in there. That's it. The squares are all the same size. Now, where am I? No, I've got so much here. Oh, goodness gracious. No. Oh, right here. Okay. Like it's easier than you think. You've just got to remember it's okay, just a minute. Do I have okay. Here. think that's okay. I'll use this one. So here, here. Okay, you see this? That is what Aida is like. Okay, so you got those holes right like this. When you have linen, you've got extra holes. But all you do is take it from here to here, there to there, or whichever way you stitch. Okay? And you forget about these other little holes in between. Okay? This is what you're looking for. 1/1 would be from this one to this one to this one to this one. But 2/2 is this one up to here, here, and down to here. Does that make any sense? It is easier. It really is. It's just like beading. When I told you beading is easy, this is easy. It is. Don't make more out of it than what it is, and give yourself the grace and the forgiveness to make mistakes. Now, I would suggest, if you're going to start out, that you work on even weave. Okay? So Aida linen and fabric is all different to stitch on. Yes, makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Tina. I don't know how else to explain it. I really don't. So instead of like having just 4 holes and the center is all filled in on a piece of Aida, okay, you've got that extra hole in the middle and on all sides. That's it. So you basically ignore those other holes and go over, and you will see it. Okay, you will see it starting to take place, like how it's looking. All of a sudden you'll go, oh, I can see it now. I can see these squares. Because you know, you've got to you need to take time to adjust how you think about it. Does it take a little bit of time? Yes. Will you make boo-boos? Yes. But you keep at it. You keep at it. And it'll just fall into place. It'll click. All of a sudden, it clicks. Remember, try and think back to when you first learned how to cross stitch. And you're looking at it. Even the printed on this. And you're going, oh, I don't know how I can do this. Look at all these colors, and how am I supposed to know where I put my needle and all that kind of stuff, right? Been there, done that. But you give yourself the grace to make mistakes and to work on it. If you make a mistake, pull out your thread. Try it on a piece of linen. You know, you can always pull it out again, right? And try that. Like, stitching 1/1 is not my thing. Can I do it? Yeah. Is it my favorite? No. But after a while, you will just you you'll just be thinking to yourself, what was I so afraid of? Right? It's like if you stitch on 11 count, say, okay, and you go down to 14, it takes time to adjust. If you go down to a 16, it takes time to adjust. Same with an 18. Oh, was up early this morning. Just make sure that you just give yourself the grace and just laugh about it, and don't get frustrated with it. Don't say, I'll never learn it. I'll never learn it. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't do it. I can't do it. You will get it. It just takes perseverance. Right? So, Tina, were you looking at something in specific to do? And believe me, I will tell you this, that if you have a lot of quarter stitches, and I'll bring back, Chatelaines and Teresa Wensler's are notorious, absolutely notorious for having half and quarter and all that kind of stuff. And if you've got that, it is so much easier to put your needle in a hole than it is to start splitting, between your eta, right? Your eta squares. So it's, you'll just get used to it. It just comes, and you just learn to adapt, right? So excuse me. I was so afraid I was going to sleep in this morning. Not that I ever do. And it would be so late, and I would be late for church. No. So, but, no, I'm almost finished this yellow. I think I'm almost finished this. And then I can get on to a different color. So, yeah. I hope that was clear as mud. But linen is beautiful. Now, if you go for uh, this is either Jobelin. This feels more like a canvas. Okay. It is an even weave. Believe me, if you get it where it's not even and not an even weave, you will see it. You will see it. You'll look at it and go, how are you supposed to stitch with this? You got a fat one here and a thin one there. You do it just the same way. You do 2/2 or 1/2 or whatever it is. So, almost done this part. Oh my goodness. There's only 4 of us today. Juliet, myself, Sandra, and Doreen. That was it. And it's a beautiful day out there. The sun is just shining. So, yeah. So, yeah, yes, was it yesterday or the day before? No, it must have been Friday. I watched the movie Elevation. Oh, it was good. It was good. It was good. Oh, just a second here. I gotta grab my footstool. My scratcher comes in handy. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Um, Hi, Nancy. Used instant coffee to dye fabric. I think there were times when I did. Hi, Greta. Back. I was in the house. What were you in the hospital for? What happened? You don't even have to use instant coffee. You can just use, say you've got coffee left over, okay, and it's cold and everything. You can just put that on there. If you've got coffee grounds, you can rub the coffee grounds into certain areas so that you get darker patches, okay? But it takes a little while to get um, it to dye, stain, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Are you feeling okay, Gretel? I hope you are. That's awful when somebody ends up in the hospital. Was it anything serious? Oh, oh, joy. I bet you that was fun. How long were you in for? Nowadays it's in and out, and they usually do it laparoscopically. Unless it is that there's a problem when they have to really cut you open. I've had better control using walnut crystals than coffee and tea. You don't have to bake the color to the fabric with the walnut dye. So how do you do the walnut? I don't know. And that's the other thing. Where on earth do you get walnut shells? I don't know where you get that. You can use tea, you can use coffee, you can, if you've got raspberries, if you've got blueberries, you can do that and smear it on there and let it set and then rinse it off. You can do all kinds of things. I mean, that's the way that they used to do it years ago, right? And believe it or not, when they wanted a yellow, They went around to everybody's house and says, "Here, give me a little bit." I think you can. They would take urine and do that. And urine was also used as a softener for tanning and also for bleaching whites to make them white. They would do that. So yeah, I think that's. Oh, they would use gallbladders from animals. They would, um, you know, anything. Hi, Mandy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing good. Get the walnut ink crystals from Amazon. I used natural dyes for years. Now I am lazy. Oh, yeah, you can use anything. If you've spilled coffee on a piece of your fabric there, don't worry about it. No, I'm a bit upset, but let's keep it cheerful here. The sun was shining today. It was 20 degrees. Summer is coming. Nice to embroider in. Oh, well, nice that you have 20 degrees. I'm glad. Thank you. Hope you and the fur babies are well. Yes, they are. Well, Ruthie's here. She's laying on the sofa. I think Jonah's outside, or he could be hiding. Rit works for me. I'm too lazy to expend my energy. Yep. Yep. I've done that. And you can use different colors, right? You can go online and Rit Dye, I think it's Rit Dye, has got a recipes on how to do certain colors. Okay. So if you've got black and you've got blue, you could make a type of green, I guess. Long, but mentally I didn't feel like doing nothing for a while. Yes. Yeah. No, I understand that. I understand that. Yes, I get my shades depending on how much water I each calls my Rit dye collection my chemistry. Yeah, that's right. Like if you want a darker shade, you put in some dark, or if you want, I think how you get that blotchiness, like some do, is by how you twist it up, so that the strongest dye gets to the outside first and leaves the inside. That might turn a lighter shade. And then once it is that you've got that, the shade that you want, and always remember that it may look very light in, yes, yeah, that's it, scrunching up the fabric. That you may not think, oh, this is not gonna turn out, or this is gonna be way too dark, or something like that. Once you take it out and you rinse it all out, no, no, it's not nearly as dark as what you think it is. And then once it is, I don't know about anybody else, but what I do is, um, once that is dry. Oh yeah, I've never tried ice dyeing. Um, Once that's dry and has been set in, then I can take it and go in and put more colors on it. Or you can add colors as you're doing it. You know, like you can lay it flat in, um, an aluminum foil type pan, and and then just put different colors, or blotch it around or something. You know, it's to each their own, right? I've seen colors that some dyers do, and ugh, I just ugh. It's like throw up to me. And then others are just so phenomenal. But each piece of dyed fabric will be different. What you get and what somebody else gets are two different things. So, but if you're looking for a certain look, I know there are a lot of YouTube videos that go through that. That's how I learned. I haven't dyed anything in a while, so. And if you want it to just be a very light hint of color in there, then you don't keep it in very long, and you don't put in much dye. You'll put in a drop versus a capful. Okay. And please wear gloves when you're doing this, because otherwise your hands, they'll be dyed for a week or more. So, rubber gloves are good. And I've dyed quite a few pieces, but I don't have any right now. Okay, I think I'm done this yellow. I think I am. Let me look. Let me look. Let me see. Let me see. I don't want to have it that I leave that color and then I find it again. So far, nothing. So far, nothing. I think. Ah, see? Found it. Yes, I found it down here at the bottom of the gnome. So that's why you look, right? Must be nice to be at 20 degrees. Oh my goodness. Here today, 1 degree. It's, I'm not very, I don't like that. And I told you guys that I had, on Friday, I had tried contacting that lady that is with Manitoba Housing. And I tried phoning, and she had all these other numbers and everything else, people to call, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that. And then there is a knot there. Hopefully not too disruptive. And so then I decided I was just going to send her a text message, an email, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I did. I sent her email. So I don't know if it's the right thing I'm doing. There's a lot of times when I don't want to move, and then times when I do want to move. What are you doing to work on when you finish the gnome during the video? Oh, I've got something else waiting for me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, have no fear. Have no fear. I know exactly what I'm going to work on. But this is still going to take me quite a while to get this finished. But at least I work on it consistently, right? So, and on Sundays I get to work on it more. Oh, next week the live will be on Saturday. Okay. So, what day is that? 19th? 18th? Let me just see. Okay, let me see here. 16th. Okay. Next Saturday, the 15th, is when the live will be. So, yeah, because Father Paul is coming on next Sunday. I'd like to say we'd have a full house, but no. No. And of course, now we're into Lent, so this was the first Sunday of Lent. So, anybody here who is Catholic or Anglican, I guess they do it too. Did anybody get the ashes on their forehead? We'll get ours next Sunday, next Sunday. It's just the nature of the beast, right? So, and on Thursday, we're going to start saying the Stations of the Cross. And there are 14 stations. And each one, Juliet reads a portion and then it alternates down and around, and everybody says something, and then we go through the 14 stations. And we do that once a week up until Good Friday. So, yes, yes, yes. So, otherwise, not much else. It's just quiet today, and oh, there goes Ruthie. Oh, gotta have some water to drink. She's such a loving girl, that Ruthie. But she really gets into those hissy fits. Wasn't that awful? I don't know what day it was, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it was, when she got into that. Well, Jonah was coming at her, and he just kind of his back arches a bit, and he kind of goes like this, and then he's just like off and running. And Ruthie is there for trip to Europe. I leave the 27th. Oh, nice! Oh, nice! Get some magnets. Please get some magnets. Where are you going to, Exie? Yeah, it's 6 countries in how long? How long are you gone for? Is that going to be 2 weeks or a week? I can tell you there's a lot of countries I would be staying out of now. 18 days. Okay, so almost 3 weeks. That's not too bad. That's still a lot. So you must be going with a tour group. Yeah. I'm one I like to go and look. I don't like to go to the touristy parts. I like to go. Yes, I do not have experience to do it alone. Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know either, but I'm just saying though, like I would be looking it up and doing an itinerary and but I think it would be for me. I would like to well, the places I would like to go to are Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales. I'd like to go in the British Isles. And I would like to go over and really see Germany as an adult and see. And, because I looked at where my Tante Ava used to live. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I can remember walking down there to go to the Baccarat, which is the bakery. And I would go every day to get buns or, whatever it was. I think they might have had sliced meat there or something. But I would go every day to go and get that. And it wasn't that far. And yeah, like it's Europe, you know. Have a fabulous week, friends. It is time for my FaceTime call with my granddaughter. I'm teaching her Hardanger at 12 years old. She is soon past my skill. Oh, that's good, Nancy. Make sure that you post pictures. Hardanger is quite difficult. I've never done it. I just I just no. I just could not see myself cutting fabric. I don't know. It looks beautiful though. When you have a piece and it's got cuts and everything, but I would be so afraid of doing something wrong. I guess again, that would be the more comfortable that you get with it, the easier it is, right? Then if you lose your fear, right? So, her mother is a master at tatting. Mine always turns into a rat's nest. Ah, tatting is something I would have liked to have learned. And there's the other one with the pins, the lacing with all these pin bobbins, you know, and they keep, and weaving. Weaving, I'm interested in too. Never learned any of it. Never learned any of it. Well, I guess you can't. Bobbin lace, yes. Yeah. Names escape me, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's interesting stuff. You know, a lot of that stuff are skills that you just don't find anymore. And I think that bobbin lace was used for Battenberg lace, if I'm not mistaken, in the old days. I I think I would assume that's where it came from, but I know they used them, you know, for that was before crochet really took off. Yeah. I mean, crochet has been a thing for a long time, just like knitting. But the thing is, nobody really thought about doing lace with it. It was just, you know, you wanted to make sweaters and pants and all of that, right? And blankets, and because the yarn was really, you know, it was from the sheep, so you could get very thin, but I don't think they put it together. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it because I could be way off. I know knitting has been a thing for years and years, and it used to be that the best knitters were men, and they the knitting I think started in the Scandinavian countries, and they they'd go out on their dog sleds and that, and then when they would say they went out hunting or something like that, they would bring their knitting with them and make something, make sweaters or whatever. I know I read that. So, yeah. You know, and nowadays people think knitting, oh, that's only for women. Well, you know, it was the men that did it. You know, really, they got into it more because it was like they had the time. The women were so busy with all kinds of things. But the women were good at weaving. And I had always wanted to learn how to weave. So, yeah. Is anybody else working on a Carolyn Manning for March's challenge? And she does have smaller ones. Okay, so she's got like the shooting stars, but they're only small. So very easy to whip one up. I'm just working on it slowly. Yes, I am. But I need some more thread. So I have to look through and see what I still need. And I can't believe it that I cannot find it. I cannot find certain threads. I cannot find it. Isn't that I've got bags. Well, it's not really here, but I mean I've got bags of thread. I have a lot of thread that isn't even numbered. I bought it and it was supposed to have been numbered. The Love Meg, something like that. I don't know. Love Meg, whatever it was. And I was so disappointed because I had bought 400, either 400 or 450, I don't know, whatever it was at the time. This is going back before I moved here, I think. And it's got no numbers on there. So, but I really like the Arrow brand. Are you making a list of all the floss you need when you go on Tuesday? You bet I will be. Yes, you bet I will be. For sure. For sure, for sure. Because we're planning on like Michael's and uh, Costco, Michael's, Dollarama, Walmart is all there. We have to go across uh, Keniston. I think it's Keniston. And that I'm looking forward. Oh, who wrote what? I'm considering purchasing a chart that calls for Krennic blending filament. I know it can be challenging to work with. Would like to get the sparkle effect from the Krennic, but I am wondering if I can substitute A12. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. The only thing is that it's A12. Like you'll have white and then you'll have like a blending filament already in it. That is what blending filament is. It's that. Yes, 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 100 times yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like it. It's it's something I enjoy working with. And I usually use the A12 for snow or like an angel there for the wings and and that kind of stuff. Like I would not use it, say if you're doing Santa's beard or you're doing a rabbit or something. No. No. You want it so that it just gives you that little extra. I usually go to Walmart and buy DMC thread there, but their selection has gotten very thin, and some Walmart don't even sell wall mattresses. Yeah. That was funny. That's autocorrect for you. I don't want to be frustrated while I'm stitching. I will be using it for a rainbow. Yes, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. I don't know if I might have some here. Just wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Do I have any right in here? I might. I don't know if I do or not. Or did I take it all out? Nope, not in there. I probably have, I put it away. Oops. Oops. I don't know if there's any here. No, I think no, I don't have any right here. Oh, oh, oh. I have some in my rat's nest. I have some here in my rat's nest. Okay. That's a 12. You see that little bit of sparkle there? That's basically what blending filament is. Okay? And then what you do is you just take it like ordinary thread. You take one off like that. Okay? And you double it up just like you normally do. And you go to town. That's it. I prefer doing that than blending filament. Don't get into the blending filament. Oh my gosh. That stuff is enough to make your head explode. Ruthie is looking on that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going 12 things. I love this group and these weekly lives. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Ruthie is looking on the cat condo there to see where Jonah is, but Jonah's not in there. She's looking in the cubby hole. She's wondering where he is. Ruthie. Yes, yeah. It's, you can do whatever it is that you want. Okay? You can do whatever it is that you want. And the A12 comes in different colors. You can get I think there's 2 different kinds of blue, 2 reds, 2 greens, yellow, purple, brown. That kind of thing. But don't use really long pieces, okay? Shorten it down some. It just makes it, because sometimes that metallic thread will act just like the Kreinik will, the blending filament, and it'll start bunching up. And you don't want that to happen. I don't think our Walmart actually sells DMC. I don't think so. Now, they might change. Got my little red poles out there. They're eating from on the bird feeder. So nice to see them. Yeah, it's change things up whatever way that you want to do it. Nobody says you have to have it like everybody else does. That's why, like, if you make a boo-boo on something, don't really consider it a boo-boo. Consider it making your own. Like here on... Alrighty. Here. Can you tell me where my mistakes are? Can anybody tell me where my mistakes are? Looks perfectly fine to me. Now, if it is that you start off with a bright orange and then you end up putting in purple or red or something like that, when you can see it, okay? Then yes. But I'm still following along here because there's about 8 different yellows or 10 different yellows in here. But it's right in here. I want to get these here done, filled in, so that I can finally move over. Well, then I might come down here and like that. I want to make a little bit more progress. So, well, I guess curling has started now. Oh no, it started at 1. Sorry, it started at 1. Thought it was 1:30, but it's 1. And then the Jets play this afternoon. I don't know who they're playing, but they're playing somebody. So, yeah, change your project whatever way. It's just like me working on Ecclesiastes. I'm going to change the color of the wording because I don't like that dark color. I know for the Lord's Prayer they had, oh, I don't know what they had. It's been so many years. I have no idea. And so I just decided I'm going to put a variegated in there. And that's what I did. You know, that's a great opportunity to use your variegated thread. You know, it's like I worked on a Halloween one, a Halloween sampler last year. And it came time for the witch's head. Okay. So I got a fluorescent green and I put fluorescent green or glow in the dark or whatever you want to call it, right? That was a learning experience because at first I doubled it and then, no, that's too thick. And then I had to take that out. So I used a single strand. But yeah, you just do. You know, say you're doing a leprechaun, just or a fairy. Okay, so the fairy is going with her wand there, and she's making, you know, put some in there. You could put in if the leprechaun is guarding a pot of gold. You can have the gold there being with that gold étoile. There's so many things that you can do, you know, and that's the beauty of it, that you make it your own. Nobody says that you have to be like everybody else. So, but yeah. Good questions today. Wow. Lots of good questions. So, yeah, it's, you know, you can take any pattern. Say I would have decided on Please Be Home for Christmas. Okay. And I decided that all these white ones would be étoile. It would give it a whole different look, right? Or if I did the red or the green or whatever, right? It would give it a totally different look. And you can put variegated thread in so many different designs. You just, like, say you're working in trees or something like that. You can put variegated. If it gets to be too much, just put the variegated in there. I know if any of you have ever worked on a Teresa Wensler, it is mind-boggling how many blends that she uses. And it is such a pain to work with. Such a pain. But it sure gives it a nice effect. Yes, it does. Here. So yeah, it's I don't know when I'm gonna do another draw, gift away, whatever. I'm not sure. It's I don't know. I have to see how finances go. Yeah. What's happening with the Joanne stores down in the States? They must have nothing left. I saw there was one lady on whatever site it was. She bought a big bag of DMC threads. My local Joanne closed about a month ago. Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. So then what store do you go to then? Michael's? Hobby Lobby? Is Hobby Lobby going to be expanding then? Because there's a big hole there now with one of the stores gone. It would be the same if Michael's all of a sudden. I went in once and that was enough for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm itchy. Dry skin. Oh. It's that time of year. Local Hobby Lobby has a big section for cross stitching. I wish our Michaels did. I really wish they did. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They have all the DMC colors. Michaels does not. I I think our Michaels has them all. but I could be wrong. I don't know. And I don't know if, oh gosh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Um, with these tariffs, does that affect, like, if DMC comes to the US and they ship from the US to Canada? Is there a tariff on that? Joann's yesterday, and they had very little left in the craft section, the gift card, but they won't take them anymore. Ah, well, that's not good. They should give you the money for it, though, for the value of it. They should at least do that. Or how, such section is limited, but they have a bigger floss selection. Okay. Well, that's good. Carmichael's really, they have, I don't know if it's a good selection, but it's really the only place you can buy it. Went in last Thursday, no floss. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can tell the things that people really, really want, right? But here it's just, we don't we don't have that. So now I know that there are LNSs all over, but it depends on what your LNS will carry. It's almost cheaper to go online. Like, especially for me, if I have to drive all the way into the city to go and get something, I might as well order it. But now again, with Amazon, what's going to happen there? I don't know. The cashier said not, they're not Joann's anymore. They're run by an outlet company. Oh, okay. Yes, it's probably to a liquidation place. The to liquidate things and get the cash, and yeah. That's sad though. I know we had Crafts Canada here, and that was an awesome, awesome store. That's when I lived in Manitoba before, yeah, back in the 80s. And Crafts Canada was just, oh, it was the cat's meow. It had fabric. It had everything. It was basically like a Joann's, but I'm thinking bigger, but I could be wrong. Maybe the same size. And so anyway, it was wonderful. I used to go to it all the time when I was in Calgary, and because there was a Crafts Canada just down the road from the truck stop where we would stop. So, and then all of a sudden they were gone. I think they were around for maybe 5 years at the most, and then they were gone. I have no idea what happened. Nothing. It's just all of a sudden it was just gone. So, yeah. It's going to get to the point here where you can't go anywhere to buy anything because it's just, and now it is like at Dollaramas in Winnipeg, they all have security guards. And I'm going to ask the security guard there, and I'm going to ask him, are you allowed to arrest people? Because we've all seen the horrible videos there where they go into like Michael Kors or H&M or whatever store it is, and people come in there and they just load up and they walk out, and nobody's allowed to touch them. I don't know if that's still in effect. I know I think it was California, that it used to be if you stole $936 and less, or something like that, um, that it was classified as a misdemeanor. And so they've taken that away. Now it is considered, I think it's a felony. I think it's a felony. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. So it's no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. But I mean, like, if the security guards can't do anything, then what are they there for? What are they there for? That's why they're taking out a lot of these self checkouts, because people would, what do they call them, skip scams or something, that they would put two items together, and it would put the lowest price one to be scanned and the other one on top, and yeah. So I don't use self checkouts. Couldn't be bothered with them. Not at all. Not interested, nothing. Oh, I think I'm done this blue now, which is a good thing because I just used my last thread for it. Just used my last one. I'm so looking forward to getting my dresses in. And I got two of them, different styles. Hopefully not too. I hope that they are made smaller. So yeah. So I think that is it on that. Okay. That is good. Good, good, good. That part's done. Now let me see what color am I going to use now? What color can I use? So I could use 8. I'm lucky to live near Hirschner's craft store in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. They've been around for over 100 years. They have a great online service. Yeah, I think Hirschner's are also in Paris, Ontario. I've been into that one. I think that's the one. Hirschner's. As you said. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so 8 is a dark blue. Where is it? Okay, so that, okay. I can do that. There's not much of this one. There's not much of this one. Yeah, a little bit there, a little bit there. Just enough to be a pain. I love Hirschner's online. Wish there was a brick and mortar store near me. Oh yeah, no, sorry, Mary Maxim. It was Mary Maxim. Yeah. Mary Maxim is in Paris, Ontario. And I've been there. And I used to get Mary Maxim, you know, the big sweaters, you know, that you could knit with the animals on the back that were very popular. Yeah, I don't know how many of those I made. Probably 8, 10 of them. Yes. So, yeah, Mary Maxim has been around for a long time too. Gosh, this cat hair. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta take my pills. Oh, I gotta take my pills. Oof. I'm just gonna have a little bit of chocolate here. I was going to say, what's in that chocolate that's hard, but it was my pill. Just as long as I have something. I have shopped at Hand Dyed by Berlanda. She's got a lot of really nice threads. So if you're ever looking for some nice threads, I want the PDF version, so I'll wait. Oh, Nashville was this weekend. Did anyone pre-order any of the new releases? Oh yeah. No, I've seen them. Some of them. Some of them. Not a lot of them. Was there any in particular that stood out that you think were ooh and ah and all that? That you wouldn't mind getting? I know Carolyn Manning had some. I'm not sure about probably stitching with the housewives and hands-on design, right? Hands-on design, I think. And then you take a pattern and turn it into a PDF file and add it to Pattern Keeper. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I am going to try with my Ecclesiastes. I'm going to try that. I haven't gotten up the nerve. I haven't even put it on. I'd like to try and see if I can get that. And then I think well, I know Adobe Acrobat that you could change it over to PDF. I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I don't know. The Dream series is very multiple designers. The Dream series. I don't even know what one that is, Christina. I don't, that doesn't ring a bell to me. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not there, it just doesn't ring a bell. I ordered a couple. I got a St. Gertrude one that has a prayer for cats. She's the patron saint of cats. Oh, I didn't know that. Got a couple of other cat related patterns, one with a possum and a Christmas one. Ooh! They have a moon and an elephant and so on. Oh, okay. I will have to look that up. Yes. I know that there have been a few of the designers that have been showing what they were going to be putting in to the Nashville market, but I can't remember really anything. There were a couple that I remember looking at and thinking, no, not my style. Not my style. No. So I'll just wait and see what everybody starts posting and oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even see what one she had. And Erin Elizabeth had some too, I remember. But I'm like you, I want them in PDF. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Yeah. But you know what? I got so many patterns. It's coming out of my ears. Can't you see the smoke? The ears are trying to go, but everything's clogged up. So many of them. Oh dear, excuse me. I have so many printed ones, and I've got oodles of magazines, and I've got, yeah, I just, yeah. And I've got several hundred that are in my good notes and also in my um, pattern keeper. I'll never get to them all. I may never get them where I get to the point where I've kitted them up and I'm going to start it. No. Boy, it was sure dark this morning. When I got up, normally it's already light outside, and not this morning. Now the sun comes up, it's um, just before 8, and the sun sets now at like 7:30. I wish we would get the warmth that comes with that. I'm tired of this cold. But at least we're into March. And by next weekend, we're already in the middle of March. And this week is going to go by really fast. So, because tomorrow I'm home here and probably doing a few things around the house here. Finish vacuuming for sure. And then Tuesday, I'm gone all day. I'm not sure video wise what's going to happen because we are leaving here about 8:30 because my appointment's at 10:30. And then Wednesday, I'm probably recuperating. And then Thursday, we have Stations of the Cross. And by that time, it's Friday. And then the weekend again. Sundays is when I make good progress here on my no. Yeah. So I wonder what I'm going to hear. If I'll hear back from her tomorrow or what. I just want to know where I'm sitting. You know, have I still got to wait another 6 months, or, is it, will they give me an answer in 2 months? Or, I mean, I'm already pre approved. So it is just a matter of, where's my thread? Where did my thread go? Oh, here it is. Yeah. And we all know waiting's the hardest, right? Waiting is always the hardest. It's always, you're always waiting for something, and then all of a sudden it's here and it's gone, and you wonder, how did it get here so fast? How did it happen so fast? I'm not sure if tomorrow, by Wednesday, I have to take my Ajovi. I normally it's late. He did it early. I don't know if it was maybe that they were um, there was something going on, maybe going on vacation or something. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. So please remember that next Saturday is the live. Okay? Not on the Sunday, but on the Saturday. And I will post it on the Facebook group just to let you know that it will be on Saturday. Okay? And I know some of you won't be able to catch the live on Saturday. That's okay. You'll just catch it on the rerun. And there are going to be people that are normally gone on the Sunday and who will now be able to watch it. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Kind of nice to have it just a little bit different. But I am looking forward to being able to sit outside. Can you imagine me doing a live outside? That would be so awesome. So awesome to be able to sit outside in the sunshine, providing I'm here, of course. Gotta go. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. You too, Tina. We'll catch you tomorrow then. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Got all this cat hair. And I know who it's from, and I don't know, she's hiding right now. Because I can tell her hair. Her hair is longer than Jonah's is. So, but yeah. Oh boy. And I have not fallen out of bed since last week. I can tell you, that was so funny. That was so funny. You know, like it would have been other somebody else might have just like been so angry or upset or something. I found it funny. I was even when I was laying on the floor with the mattress on top of me, I was laughing. I thought, oh, this is so ridiculous. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, I'm looking forward to getting my stuff. I want to try and make my henna and to get the lace or whatever it is there for the veil. And Juliet's not going to it. So I said, well, I'll have to get somebody else to take pictures of me over there at the community center there, the hall. And then I can show you what I look like, as long as I don't look like a frump. Does anybody use that word anymore? Frump? That used to be a word used a lot back in my day. So I wonder when I go to the city how much the prices on the groceries. Is it going to be sticker shock? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know. I know here the groceries have, it's incredible how much they've gone up. Just, yeah, so I don't even know what our Canadian dollar is worth now. I know it had bounced back up there, and I know the US dollar has dropped, but I don't know where we stand. I have no idea. Normally I listen to it on the radio, but I can't. I wanted to find it and see it, and I don't know. I'm having to curtail what I buy now. It's just, I'm not going to be able to buy stuff. And now I'm off of buying from Timu until after Easter, and then I'm going to reevaluate it and see if I'm going to. I have a couple of orders coming in. One of them has the majority of Juliet's orders. She ordered a bunch of stuff. So yeah. That's looking good. Is there any more there? There is down here. Oh, there is right here. Yeah, I can tell you, I will be so happy once this gnome is done, because I have another project that I want to work on. Absolutely. And hope to see how that one turns out. Well, we just got a couple of minutes left. So I hope that next Saturday that you'll all have some good questions. I found that so exciting. I loved it today. I loved answering those questions. I just, yeah. Yes. Yes, Christina. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. You know me too well. Yeah. I know there is. Oh, gosh. I'm not sure what is going to come up in May. I know what's going to come up in June. And that should be a good one. And there are a bunch of printed ones of this designers. And I went and looked on some of the, you know, those budget sites. Well, they're not so much budget anymore. It's they're getting to be more and more expensive all the time. But you know, they were already a year ago. I was saying that they're going to be going up and up and up in price, and yeah. But there's no way. There's that couple of new companies there, brands, KS brand, K&S brand, and the Fairy Tale brand or whatever it is, Fairy brand, something like that. Like, oh my gosh, like $130. Vance House has a new name now. Oh, what are they called? What do they call it, Christina? Don't leave us hanging. Don't leave us hanging here, because inquiring minds want to know. Yes. So that's where I'm ending up here. So I've been working here on the sewing machine again, I'm doing that. Then I'm down here and I'm working on these spools. So, yes, yes, yes. So, well, I guess that's it. And I hope you all have a good I hope you all have a good week. How on earth did I get this pink on there? No idea. Oh well, that'll be behind it when I mount it. Can't remember. I just did. Oh yes, that's those. Bye, Steph. Yeah, that's those. That's the H&S or the ferry, whatever it is. There, that's them. Okay. Yeah, because I briefly saw her video there, and so yeah, but they're expensive, very expensive, at least from my standpoint of view. So, anyways, I hope to see you next Saturday for the live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yes, I got to get used to that daylight time now. And so, from the little town of Ericsdale in the Interlake region of Manitoba in Canada, from Jonah and Ruthie and myself, we'll see you later. Toodaloodles, everybody. Bye, Exie.